Okay, for me, logically, Princess Rhaenyra fighting dragon riders from the outside doesn't make sense. I mean, yes, obviously she is in a tight spot with what happened in Princess Rhaenys and Daemon not being around. She is basically defenseless, but uh, she's put herself in, she put herself in a situation that's a bit too risky, if you ask me. Now, she decided to go and find external dragon riders who had Targaryen blood but weren't part of the family. And she gathered all these people and she managed to find two riders, Hugh Hammer and Ulf. Now, the main problem with this is the dragons that these two have now gotten are really old and huge dragons. They're really powerful. They're probably a little older than Melee's, I think. They both were 100 years old. And which makes these the most powerful dragons that Rhaenyra has on her side. Now, the problem with this is these guys have no attachment to the family. No sense of loyalty or anything, and they came for nothing. So what's to stop them from deciding to take power for themselves? Because let's face it, Rhaenyra can't stop her. She has Cyrax and son and stepdaughters. Dragons are really small. They can't really stand to do much. If these two decide to team up together and take her out, they could easily do it. The only defense she has is Daemon, and I don't know if between these two, Caraxes would be able to win. Even with Cyrax's help, it would be a tight fight, but they have the advantage, obviously. The only good thing about this is Vhagar, what's up Vhagar, because Vhagar can fight all of them. But she's basically given that much power to two people who she barely knows. And it's a bit risky. Oh yeah, and then there's the other dragon rider who's riding Sea Smoke. Now, he could easily turn as well, but I don't think he's going to do that because of his blood relation to the Sea Snake. Him being his son that he never claimed. So I guess his loyalty might be a little more fixed, but these two are way too risky. They have a lot to gain from taking Rhaenyra out. I mean, they easily could and no one could stop them. So why wouldn't they, logically speaking? It's a seriously risky move that Rhaenyra has taken. And it could very well backfire, especially with Ulf. Ulf doesn't seem all that much of a stand-up guy or anything. He seems like a... how to say, he doesn't seem like some person you can count on. Now, Hugh Hammer seems to be respectable and kind, and his backstory is a good one. I don't know, maybe he might turn as well, because his daughter died because of this war. So he might get angry and decide to turn on him. And he has Vermithor, which is a really powerful dragon. So yeah, this is a bit of an issue Rhaenyra has created, and her son says it. What's to stop them from taking the throne? Now, he's saying that from a right standpoint, because he isn't technically a pure Targaryen either, and neither are these two. And if they can claim dragons, then how's he any special from them? There's really no difference between the three of them. And he sees that happening, but Rhaenyra doesn't seem to be that much worried about it. She's only worried about the immediate threat of Aemon coming after her. But she's basically put herself in a situation where these two could potentially wipe out all the Targaryens, even Aemon and everyone else. And the official family line would be dead. And these two can do whatever they want. So yeah. It's not the smartest move. I don't know. And I really wish someone had advised her not to do this. Someone that she would actually listen to. I mean, Damon wasn't there. I don't think Damon would ever let this happen. He knows how much people want power and what people would do to take power. He would never allow this to happen, in my opinion. And if Princess Rhaenyra was there, well, then she would have probably not done this in the first place, but she would probably wouldn't let it happen either. So yeah, this could turn into a complete mess and completely backfire on her. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. So yeah, that's my opinion on why it seems like a mistake for Princess Rhaenyra to find external dragon riders.